Hey everyone, it is Justin Hillgrove from Imps and Monsters. It's been a while since I've posted a time-lapse video of painting, so I thought I'd go ahead and record and share this. This is my latest painting featuring Arthur, my little cephalopod that kind of gets tortured by himself and the rubber ducks around him and his bathroom territory. So anyway, thanks for joining me. If you don't want to listen to me drone on and on, then go ahead and just turn your volume down. But I just wanted to share a little bit about the painting as I show you it here. It's an acrylic painting. It's 12 by 16 on stretched canvas, and you can see I started by throwing a layer of raw sienna over my drawing, and the raw sienna is there just to kind of cover up all the white. That way you don't get any of the white pin pricking through as you paint. It also kind of warms up the colors, which admittedly is weird to use a warm color, I think, under a cooler painting like this. Because all my colors I'm using on top most of them are cooler colors. And someone actually asked me that when I was posting it on Instagram, the work in progress, like why I would do that. And I think it's mostly out of habit. I always do my underpainting in raw sienna. I know exactly how my colors are going to react to it. And I do like the little bit of warmth that it adds to the colors that are on top. Because acrylics, even the opaque ones, are still somewhat transparent, and some of that does come through. As I'm painting, I work background to foreground. I throw all my base colors down, and then I just start working in the background and building up layer upon layer. The paints I'm using, the brand I usually use is M.Graham, though there's a few colors that I can't get in that, like the magenta, and I end up using golden. The golden's magenta is a really nice one. The original drawing of this was actually really difficult for me because I like to convey an entire story in that one image, and I just couldn't get the expression right. In this one, I wanted to basically have Arthur, who's a pretty eccentric and intense cephalopod, and he's got his territory, and someone else has invaded his space, and so he decides to confront him. But the more intense and aggressive he gets with his posturing, the more aggro that his reflection, his new rival, gets, and he really can't back down until the other guy does as well. So this is a character that I enjoy tormenting. Every couple years I'll do a new painting, and this is actually the 5th painting I've done featuring him. And you can find all those on my website at impsandmonsters.com. So for me, I really like to convey emotion, and I use contrast and color. My background is actually graphic design. I was a graphic designer for about 10 years. I don't really have any fine art training. I just painted a lot of Warhammer and D&D miniatures as a kid, and have drawn and painted since I was little. So if you're interested in painting or getting started painting, I can't stress to you enough how important it is just to get a hold of some paint and something that you want to paint on. It doesn't even have to be canvas. And just throwing it down and having some fun with it. That's the biggest thing, is making sure you're enjoying the process, what you're doing. Spend some time with it, get comfortable with the materials, and don't worry about having it look a certain way or turn out a certain way. Just have some fun with it. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the time lapse, and thanks for spending some time with me. Again, it's impsandmonsters.com, or find me on Instagram at impsandmonsters, or Facebook at Imps and Monsters page.